Hey, what's up? I'm Rox. I just left my startup of 3 years and moved to Asia. I'm currently in a 14-day quarantine. I am 4 days in, and I have been live 24 hours a day for the past 4 days working on my new project. Today, I'm going to talk about it and tell you what I've done so far to try and validate this new project before I build anything. So first off, what's the project? The new project is twitch2tiktok.com. Where effectively all we do is we take all Twitch clips from a certain creator, and every time a new clip is made, we upload it straight to TikTok. This literal single image describes the entire project. Now, you may be wondering, I told you right away that I'm validating this right now before I build it. Why am I doing that? Normally, as an engineer, you come up with this code project and you're like, oh look, there's an arrow. I can do this. I can make. Oh, I see the APIs in my head. I can see the code floating through the sky. I can do this in a day. This is so easy. This is the MVP. Fucking, I could make a fucking greatest product in the world in like 10 minutes. And yeah, probably. I'll tell you this much. It's a little more annoying than you'd imagine, so it takes a little bit longer. But all the same, I'm a firm believer in figuring out if people give a shit about what you're building before you build it. Normally, if it takes less than a week or two, okay, like I would be in favor of building an MVP, and that's why we are still building one. But at the moment, I'm trying to figure out what the right way to talk about this is, what the right way to market this is, before I actually let out the MVP, because then I'll be able to spend my money wisely, put my time in wisely, and get a lot of people into this, get good revenue right away, hopefully. Or if this idea is dog water, I'll find out real quick, and I can stop putting work into it. So, let's talk about this landing page. So I made this landing page using an app called Umso, umso.com. I'm also now apparently an Umso affiliate. So if you're like me and absolute trash at front end or absolute trash at design, and you're looking for a landing page editor, I messed around with a lot of them, and Umso was the one that I came to. There'll be a link in the description for my affiliate link if you want to use it. It probably won't do anything because you'll probably just use the free plan, but hey, I figured if I'm going to talk about it and use it, might as well. Okay, so this is a landing page focused on validation. What that means is this landing page is trying to do exactly one thing, and that is to get you to buy this product that does not exist. So the way I do that is pretty simple. I just kind of make this landing page and a fake payment form that you can fill out. And then I just don't save any of your data, and I say, thanks for the validation, right? And so what that looks like in Umso, the way that I've elected to kind of build that out, is very simple homepage, right? All it takes is one good clip, automatically post your Twitch clips to TikTok and go viral overnight. I spent a good amount of time on this because I thought that this graphic was very important to just make it absurdly straightforward what this product does. And then I have pricing. Now, the only thing that we're building right now is the starter plan. The MVP is just going to be the starter plan, but building something out like this, building a payment offering, even when you're just validating like this, is really important. So the reason for this is the good, better, best, the 1, 2, 3, bronze, silver, gold. There's a million different names for this. And in general, when you have a software product, the split is 25, 50, 25. So a quarter of people will order the smallest plan, a quarter of people will order the biggest plan, and most people will sit in the middle. But as validation, I really like to use this as a trick to see if people give a shit about features I'm thinking about, right? So let's look at the features I'm thinking about, right? This is the absolute minimum I think I could do, right, to make a product. So that's going to be my starter plan. Now on top of that, I know that I could hypothetically do voice detection. You could yell, clip that, and I could figure out that you said that, auto clip it with the clip command in your channel, and that might be something that people care about. That seems really fucking cool to me. I have no idea if anybody cares. This is a way to care, right? If I find that a lot more people are clicking on advanced, I know that this is the big feature, right? And then professional. Now this one has automatic hype moments, which is, we thought about maybe there's some algorithm where we can detect really exciting moments using like different, features from the actual stream. This is like some ML shit, right? But end of the day, this could be a big deal. I don't know. I don't know if anybody would care about this. So in validating, instead of just putting one price and saying buy my thing, I personally really like to use the good, better, best because it simultaneously just gets me more data and makes me think about where my product could go and how I could build it out to be more useful. So that's a big deal. So let's say that I come to this page, right? I see this amazing marketing copy and I go, oh my God, I've never wanted a product more in my life. This is the greatest idea I've ever seen. And the founder is really attractive. I really just hope, yeah.
Are you sure about that?
So I'm going to see this. I'm going to choose to buy it. Let's say I go for the advanced plan, right? So I'm going to hit sign up. Now this page is again just another page that I made in Umso. Each of them has their own page, and it literally just says, okay, this is the advanced plan. Here's what you're going to get, and here's the checkout for $39 a month. And it says name on card, card number, security code, month, year, email, right? And, you know, had a little fun with the copy there. Now, this form is not real, right? My name can be Spaghetti Jones. My card number can be 2. Security code can be 2. My month can be 69, and my year can be 420.
Wait a minute!
And my email can be eatmybuns@buns.co, and it'll work. When you hit buy now, you get this pop. This pop-up says, thank you so much for your interest. The product isn't finished yet, but if you'd like, I'll send you a coupon to get it at a discount when it does get released. Don't worry, none of your info has been saved. The form did nothing other than show this pop-up, which is 100% true. And this gives them 2 options. Yes, I want to get a discount. No, I don't want the discount, and I don't care. And all I need to know is how many people fill out this form, right? Because the moment that they click this button, that means they wanted to buy this. That's a really good fucking sign, right? That's the validation. If nobody's willing to fill this out, either my landing page sucks or my product sucks. And we'll get to fixing the first problem later. But the goal is to figure out if the product sucks. So, oh, I gotta refix it. Please hold. I just fill out 2 for everything. And now there's 2 options. If I hit yes please, I get brought to this waitlist page. Early access discount form. Fill this out to get a discount on any plan when the product goes live in the next few weeks, right? And so this is how I actually do lead gen as well. This is not only validation, but it also tells me, you know, the validation really is when they click the buy now button for me, but this is another way to just also like actually produce something off of this. Not just validation, but if I do launch the product, now I have a good initial group of users I can reach out to. Now I have a little bit of an email list. And I also put plans I'm interested in so that, like, you know, because advanced isn't going to exist until starter does. So I chose to just do it this way. And I don't know, felt like a good idea to have feedback. And then they can submit this. So, you know, email roxiscool@rox.works. Plans I'm interested in. I'm a professional. Feedback, huge hog, right? And I submit this and it just brings me to a thank you page. And then I also put my stream down here because why the hell am I? Follow me on Twitch. It's just rox.works. And this is just another way for me to get people in here and get them to give me feedback, right? Now, if you come back to this page and they happen to not do a thing, and they want to tell me why I suck, if they hit no thanks, they get to the thanks anyway page, where it says, well, if you want to tell me why you think this sucks, stop by and tell me. If you have any friends you'd like to share this with, please do that. That'd be super cool of you. So it's pretty much just the same thing. But, end of the day, this is the real format. This is the movement. This is the shape. Now, it's not smart, right? You think to yourself, oh, well, they clicked on advanced. Oh, well, they put their email in here. Why do you need to ask them for it again? Well, it's because it's true what I said and I don't store any info. And honestly, this landing page software is really fucking simple. But if people are willing to type those things in twice, it's a good sign, right? A lot of the time, it sucks to make people do more work. And objectively, 99% of the time, you don't want to make people do more work. But if they do go through the effort, it means they really wanted it. And if they're not willing to click 2 buttons to buy your product, they probably didn't want it that much. And so just to clarify here, if you click sign up on the startup plan, right, you get the startup version, it just lists those features. If you click the professional plan, again, it lists all of those features. Same exact thing. And now if we actually go to Umso, just to kind of get below the fold here, you'll see that in my pages, these are actually all different pages. They're basically just copies of each other with different text. So, you know, for you programmers, you're like, oh god, you know, there's no URL parameters. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh my god, my dog's gonna die. Oh, how am I gonna live without URL parameters? Oh, the text isn't even generated. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Right? This took me 20 minutes. Like, literally, it looks so much better than anything I would ever have made. But again, I'm not a front-end guy. And most importantly, the tech is all there for me. It can do all these things. It can pop out all these forms. It can save them away. It can store them. It can follow. It does so much for you. I really love using tools, right? But it's okay if you don't. But I'm going to keep telling you guys how I do this. So these are all copies of each other. Thank you. And eventually, once we have the starter, I'm going to be looking at pages like this. I'll just give you guys a look into this. thank you so much for your interest. Currently, only starter plan is available. Give me your email or whatever. And then I'm going to give them the option to purchase starter instead. So once we're at the point of only having the one product, anytime that they click either of the other two on this homepage, it'll just say, hey, do you want to give me your email and I'll give you a discount later? Or do you want to just order starter for now? Or both. Or both. But for now, I have none of these. So all of them just go to fake payment pages. All of them go to a waitlist. All of them go to that same exact form. At the end of the day, all I need to do is increment a number by 1 when this button gets pressed with the correct data. And that's it. Make this the thumbnail, Something like this on the left side and then me like... So at the end of the day, I don't actually know how good the wording is on this page. And again, like I said, this is all about validation, this is all about testing, and I told you that one of the things we want to test is the landing page good? Because if the landing page just sucks, your product could be great, but people will not be interested just because you started talking about it. So, very important thing is A/B testing your landing page. Now, another reason I like to use UMSO is UMSO lets you also use Google Optimize. Now, Google Optimize is a software that lets you basically rewrite your entire copy and change up your page. And you may notice there are a few differences between this page and this page. And these are tests that I can do. So I can actually, when I'm running Google ads, go between these two pages. Now I'll do a bit of a deeper dive in my next devlog on exactly what I did with Google Optimize, all the tests that I ran, and then we're going to run some Google ads. But for now, I'm going to leave it here and just let you guys know that this exists and make you aware that UMSO will work with it. So really quickly, for those of you who are wondering, the dev has been started. We're about halfway done with the MVP. We've got the TikTok uploads done. We're working on pulling from Twitch, which is probably the easier part, because I believe they have an API. And if not, we'll figure it out. But the TikTok thing was very manual. I encourage you to look into it. It's actually pretty interesting how you have to kind of go around it. It's a pretty scuffed MVP, but if it works, it works. But yeah, that's the big updates for the startup today. I'm also going to let a video on kind of updates on me trying to become a bigger content creator and all the different strategies I've been implementing, what's been working, what hasn't. I really want to be super open about all of this stuff. But if you want to keep up with the development for the next 10 days, I am live 24/7, working on this, working on content, or taking breaks, playing Apex a little bit here and there. So if you want to come by, ask any questions, hang out, if you're interested in the product or anything, let me know. I'm around, and I would love any feedback. I love every single suggestion, even if it's terrible. I'm still here. Even if you want to just come cry about query parameters, I will hear you say it and nod my head knowingly and ignore you loving it. But Google Ads coming soon. Google Optimize coming soon within the next few days. But that's going to be it for our first devlog for Twitch to TikTok. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you did. Please come through the Discord if you want to hang out and talk about startups. And follow me on Twitch if you want to hang out and talk about anything, anytime. I'm always here. Always. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.